Thank you, Linda. I'd like to thank today the following people for joining us. California Labor Secretary Julie Su, the Guy Arafane, Shamla Naidoo, Brenda Bridges Cruz, Julie Witten, Isabel Guzman, Stephen Dodd, Peter Liebert, Nick Curry, Keith Koo, Mickey Bellin, Michael Younger, Lakshmi Hanspal, and Jimmy Sanders. Keith?
Thank you very much, Kelly. I would like to take the opportunity to acknowledge Linda Mount, Director Mark Ghilarducci, Shinny Weber, Dr. Sheila Thomas, David Rusting, and thank you to all the other groups that have been involved in the countless hours and staff hours put into the cybersecurity industry convening, including our colleagues over at the Division of Apprenticeship Standards, the California Department of Technology, the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services, GoBiz, and the California Labor and Workforce Development Agency. I would like to have in my closing statement the idea that 2020 is clearly going to be the year for cybersecurity workforce development education in the state of California. We have a strategy and a framework for a cybersecurity career education pipeline and pathway intended to serve 50,000 career entry-level positions across the state of California between 2020 and 2030. We have the development of a California cybersecurity essential workforce youth pre and registered apprenticeship talent model strategy and framework as well, so that we can lead folks and students from about the 5th and the 6th grade on into the degree and certificate programs of their choosing. And I would also like to mention acknowledge, and thank all of those that have participated in the facilitated collaboration that has gone on between industry, both public and private sector, government agencies and organizations, as well as California education and the higher education communities as the key partners and major stakeholders in the California Cybersecurity Career Education Pipeline Pathway Project. Thank you very much. Kelly?
Thank you, Keith. When I have the pleasure of meeting with employers, one of the first questions I ask them is, are your current workforce development recruitment strategies working for your organization? Invariably, in most instances, the answer is no, not really. So my next question to them is, why not incorporate a state-registered apprenticeship program to ensure that you have a talent pipeline of skilled workers now and in the future? This time-tested work-based learning model is fast becoming the gold standard of many industries, including your own. This is clearly evidenced by the number of companies that have embedded the model over the last decade. As we outlined in our prior presentation, the related and supplemental instruction component of our gold standard model represents the theoretical part of learning. This followed by the on-the-job training, which allows those apprentices to get the practical application of what they've learned, in many cases, in the classroom the night before. In the case of cybersecurity, the model is further strengthened. Through the work of the Governor's Task Force led by Dr. Keith Clement, we have really enhanced this model to incorporate certification-forward curriculum driven by you. As Dr. Clement mentioned, over the last 2 years, we've been listening and incorporating many of the core elements that you feel are critical to ensure that you have a workforce that meets the demands operationally of your organization. Whether you're a small-sized company or a multinational corporation, this model can fit for your organization. If you're a mid-sized company, it works for you too. One of the elements that we really like to highlight as a part of our apprenticeship model is the ability to really diversify your workplace. The model, by extension, lends to reaching underserved populations and individuals who would have otherwise not qualified to meet the needs of employers based on minimum qualifications for these roles. There are pockets of excellence everywhere throughout our state. There are individuals who have an aptitude for learning and who are interested in filling these vital roles that are so in demand that you're looking to fill. You don't have to take my word for it. The good news for you is that this 21st century solution has been adopted by a lot of companies, including the likes of IBM, Sony, Kaiser, Dignity Health, Tesla, Palo Alto Networks, Amazon, and the list goes on. Let us help you through our apprenticeship and workforce innovation staff. A strategic advisor can come work with you individually in your organization and craft out a model that will meet your specific needs. So, in turn, you can meet the demands of your customers. Let's put Californians back to work and let's use the apprenticeship model to get there. I hope that you do contact us. If you would like to have a meeting with one of our strategic business advisors, please reach out to me and you can find my contact information directly on the slide in front of you. Keith?
Thank you very much, Kelly. Deeply appreciate all of the hard work that you've done on this California industry cybersecurity convening. And of course, my contact information is also available on the screen for those that are interested in talking about cybersecurity education programs, design, and development. So thank you so much.
Thank you.